happy to have you back in my kitchen. Today we are going to make pecan pie. Thanksgiving is coming up and we need to get started on our holiday baking. This pie is really simple to make. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. Probably the most time consuming is toasting your pecans. I buy the whole pecan pieces and then chop them up and into the little ones. That's how you need to do it. And you'll need 1.5 cups of those. And what you do is you just spread them out on a cookie sheet and toast them for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. Anyway, so I hope everybody's had a great week, and I know it's coming to the holiday season, and which is also one of the most stressful times of year, but it can also be one of the most joyous times of year. So anyway, let's get started on getting our pecan pie ready. The first thing we're going to need is our 9-inch deep dish pie shell. Now, yes, I know how to make homemade pie crust, but this is much simpler. So let's just use the frozen pie shells. Anyway, all right, so we need 1 cup of sugar. Again, 1.5 cups of toasted pecan pieces. 3 large eggs. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of butter melted, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And what you're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna add our sugar. This is 1 cup of sugar. Oh, forgive me. There's also 3/4 of a cup. I have it in the 1 cup, but there's only 3/4 of a cup of light corn syrup. You can use light or dark. I just prefer to use the lighter corn syrup. Either one, it tastes great. And a lot of times I prefer to use the lighter corn syrup because that's what I happen to have in the cabinet for, like, when I make hard candies and things like that. Anyway, so we've got the 1 cup of sugar. We're gonna add our 3 large eggs. Mix that up. I hope everybody's had a good week. I know it's been kind of a crazy week for me, but we survived it, didn't we? There's your 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That. Our 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Mix it up. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I love the smell of vanilla. All right. stir in our corn syrup. And again, this is 3/4 of a cup. Wash my hand off a little bit. Syrup all over it. All right, mix that up. All right, and then we're going to pour in our 1½ cups of pecans. Ooh, this smells good. You also want to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. I also line the rack with foil because a lot of times baking pies are messy. And then one thing as well, we're gonna bake it for 55 minutes, but after 20 minutes, you wanna just cover the top with a piece of foil because you wanna protect the pie crust from burning or getting too brown. So this is it right here. Check that out. How quick was that? All right. And then we're going to pour it into our pie shell. Y'all, it fills the 9-inch pie shell up. There goes my clock. All right, so here we have it. Ooh, can't wait. And the other thing is, hey, if y'all don't plan on eating it right now, say you wanted to, you want to go ahead and make your pie 4 or 5 days prior to kneading it, you can also, once it's baked, you can wrap it up and freeze it. And then when you're ready for it, take it out of the freezer and pop it in the oven. And in like 45 minutes, you have hot, fresh pie. Kind of like the frozen ones you buy at the grocery store. And probably, you know, a lot better because you made it, you know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this in the oven. Okay, so we have pulled the pecan pie out of the oven and it looks and smells amazing. It took, honestly, about an hour to for baking, for it to get done where it wasn't jiggling all over the place. But it looks great. Y'all, this pie is so easy to make and it tastes fabulous. I hope you enjoyed my video. Anyway, I also have a YouTube channel that I'd love for you to subscribe to and share it. Y'all, this is just fun for me. It gives me the opportunity to spend time with people, which I enjoy so very much. So anyway, happy baking.